upon all organizers and participants to conduct their demonstrations within the bounds of the law, ensuring they remain peaceful and unarmed. It has come to our attention that some political actors have planned to use the protests for their political campaigns and are hell-bent on mobilizing goons, gangs, and criminals with all manner of crude weapons to cause mayhem by attacking businesses and innocent civilians. Our position as a government is as follows. The government will deal decisively and in accordance with the law with any individuals or groups seeking to exploit legitimate protests to cause chaos, engage in looting, destroy property, disrupt businesses, or commit any other criminal acts. The Director of Criminal Investigation is already investigating reported cases of individuals who are currently and actively mobilizing and sponsoring some Kenyans to take part in violent activities and will be on high alert tomorrow. Those responsible will face the full force of the law. The police will do everything under the law to protect peaceful protesters and members of the public going about their businesses, including children and students going to school. Thursday, as I said, will be a normal business and school day. Our children are free to go to school and people to go about their businesses. The Constitution guarantees the right to education and lawful means of earning. We expect that members of the public, including protesters, will not wait for the police to make their security and safety choices. Even if you are a peaceful protester and find yourself in the middle of goons and criminals, it is advisable that you make the right decision by disassociating yourself from this company. This will make it easier for the police to enforce the law. We have also noted with concern unfortunate utterances by some leaders, including from the religious society, inciting members of the public by insinuating that the government is in any way supports goons and criminals. For the avoidance of doubt, the government of Kenya does not condone or work with goons or criminals. The police are under instructions through the policy guidance of the Cabinet Secretary to decisively deal with all goons without fear or favor. In fact, it is clear that those who are insinuating that the government is working with goons, including those who, applying reverse psychology, tried to blame the government and the police on matters of violence and to try to tell the public that tomorrow the government is going to plant goods. It is now clear through the intelligence report being pursued by the DCI that the same people who are actually pretending to tell people to stay away from the streets and from demonstrations are actively, as we speak, through their agents and themselves, mobilizing goons to come tomorrow to the streets so that they can get an opportunity to justify their statements and to try to blame the government. Make no mistake, any person who is going to be procured by those people or any other person to come tomorrow to the streets armed for a violent protest will meet the full force of the law. We urge the public to cooperate with the law enforcement officers, and together let us always uphold peace, order, and the constitutional values that bind our nation. God bless you, and God bless our beautiful country. I kept this statement that brief to give you an opportunity if there are any clarifications so that I can take more questions than I usually do for purpose of any clarification regarding possible protest.